everyone, it's Miss Herman and Sleeping Oliver. I have a really sweet book to read to you today, and it's a book that I wanted to read to you when we were in class together, but I think it arrived maybe the last day we were together. So I'm going to read it to you today, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoy it. It's called, you ready? How to Read a Story. I wonder what this book is about. How to read a story. I wonder, do you think it might be how to climb a mountain? No, not climb a mountain. What do you think? Oh, how to water plants? No clues on here about plants. Anybody else have an idea? Yeah? You think so? You think it's about how to read a story? You're right. If that's what you thought, kiss your brain. And look at the boy on the cover. He's sitting on the ground, has a number of books, and a little blue puppy dog. Now, just by looking at this blue dog, do you think this book is fiction or nonfiction? Let me see your thumbs. Let me see. Good, nonfiction. Puppy dogs are not blue. Nope. So this book is fiction. It's written by Kate Messner and illustrated by Mark Siegel. So it looks like they work together as a team. Pretty cool. So let's begin. Pardon me. Step 1, find a story. A good one. It can have princesses and castles, if you like that sort of thing, or witches or trolls, as long as they are not too scary. Look at each of these illustrations. Wow. Love it. Step 2. Find a reading buddy. A good one. A buddy can be older or younger, or a person your age. Or maybe not a person at all. I read to Ollie. Right, buddy? Yeah. Make sure your reading buddy is nice and snuggly, and make sure you both like the book. If you don't agree, go back to step 1. Sometimes it takes a few tries to find just the right book. So it looks like he went to his mama first, and then the baby, then his friend under the tree, and then his puppy. I like how he thinks. Step 3, find a cozy reading spot. So far, I've done 3 steps. Sorry for the commercial. I have found a good book, I have a good reading buddy, and I have a cozy reading spot. So I'll continue on. Outside is fun, but not if it's very cold. Unless you have thick woolen blanket and hats and scarves and cups of steaming hot cocoa. And not if it's very hot. Unless you have trees to shade you from the sun, a hammock for you to catch cool breezes, and a tall glass of icy lemonade. Yeah, you don't want to be too hot or too cold. Inside is good. Couches are cozy. So are chairs, big enough for 2. Just be careful to not get stuck. Step 4, look at the book's cover. cover. Can you guess what it's about? Read the title. That might be a clue. So for instance, the title of this book is How to Read a Story. And this book is giving us all the steps about how to read a story. So very good. Look at this book. The Princess, the Dragon, and the Robot. So this cover gives a lot of clues about the story. Fire-breathing dragon, the girl who is the hero, and I don't know what's happening there. Pretty interesting though. There we go. Step 5. Oh, good yawn. Open the book. This is the exciting part. Read the story in a loud and clear voice. Not too slow and not too fast. You can point to the words if you like, but you don't have to do that. Look at these magic words that we've talked about before. Once upon a time. Boys and girls, do you think back to, I think December, when we were learning about fairy tales? What do these words, once upon a time, mean? Do you remember? Yes, the book is automatically fiction with the words once upon a time. Good job. Step 6. Whenever the characters talk, whatever's being said, say it in a voice to match who's talking. I will save the kingdom. Boop. I am the most powerful in all the land. I am hungry for lunch. Soon this castle will be mine. Beep. So do you see the difference when you make your voice into a different character? Kind of makes a story come alive. At least I hope it does. Step 7. No matter what you read, hold the book so your buddy can see the pictures. Here, Ollie, you want to see the pictures? He enjoys that. Buddies get impatient when they can't see well. That makes sense. So here, let me show you the picture, because you are my buddy. Step 8. If there are words you don't know, try sounding them out. I like that idea. They were afraid the dragon would burn down the Oh, check it out. Castle. So always sound out the words. You'll get there. If you need a break, you can pause for a moment and talk to your reading buddy to predict what might happen next. Now, this is such an important thing about reading, making a prediction. So you know how sometimes when I read to you, I stop, I pause, and I ask you a question? I'll say, what do you think might be happening next? That is making a prediction. A prediction is when you guess what is going to happen. So, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 predictions on this page. Let me read them to you. Will the castle catch on fire? Will the princess tame the dragon? Will the robot marry the princess? Will the horse make friends with the dragon? Will the dragon eat them all for lunch? Those are all very, very good predictions. Step 9. When you get to the exciting parts, make your voice sound exciting too. Who dare disturbs me in my cave? The dragon growled. Oh dear. pardon me, wrong voice. Oh dear, oh no. The robot was so scared, all of his metal parts rattled. What would they do? But the princess tackled that dragon and she held him down. You must promise you'll leave our kingdom right now and in peace. You see how my voice changed? It was excited, or it was scared, or it was growling. So important, because this page would have sounded so different if I read it like this. Who dares disturb me in my cave? The dragon growled. Oh dear, oh no. The robot was so scared. All his metal parts rattled. What would they do? But the princess tackled that dragon and held him down. You must promise you'll leave our kingdom in peace. I don't like that way. It is so much better when you use your voice with expression. Okay. When you and your buddy can't stand it any longer, turn the page to see what happens next. I know when I'm reading a book and it is so good, all I want to do is keep turning the pages and turning the pages to see what happens. That means it's a good book. Oh, this is what happened. The dragon promised and decided it was better being friends. And they all lived happily ever after. Step 10. When the book is over, say, I want you to read it with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3. The end. It's the best way to end a book. And then, if it was a really, really good story, go right back to the beginning and start it all over again. I've done that. I've done that when I've read a book and it was so good. I finish the last words and then I open up the book and I reread it. Guess what? I'm going to do that right now. So you can turn off this video right now or listen to me read it again, and this time I won't stop. Are you ready? Here we go.